Welcome back to Southeast Wargaming. The battlefield's been picked, the armies have been mustered, and it's time for a knife to the heart. This is pitch battle match play. So today we are doing a knife to the heart. We are doing a matched play scenario, and we've both built lists that are, I think, kind of competitive, not tournament worthy, but strong, I should say. Well, I hope at least. I'm trying something. So with knife to the heart, so we've got a deployment zone going along the diagonal of the board, as you see by those little markers there. And there's an objective 20 inches from the corner on each side there. So you have to deploy more than 9 inches away from the enemy territory. So there'll be roughly an 18-inch gap between forces. The game, starting at the third battle round, if one army controls both objectives, they automatically win the game. And you control an objective if you have 6 or more models from your army within 6 inches of an objective, and no enemy models within 6. So we've rolled up the terrain. This here is inspiring. It's a normal hill, of course. We've got an arcane Ophidian archway, an arcane numinous ocularum, and a deadly wood in the corner there. So what we'll do now is we'll set up the armies and do a quick showcase. And here we have the Seraphon list, 2,000 points. So we'll go first. First of all, we have a Shadow Strike Star Host consisting of 3 Ripidactyl Riders, 2 units of 10 Skinks, and a Star Priest. Then we have my General, which is the Slann there, who has the Incandescent Retresses item to come back on a 3+ when he dies for the first time. And his command trait is the Great Rememberer, so he can remember things twice. In other words, use the Lords of Space and Time ability twice in a turn instead of once. We've got a unit of 10 Saurus Guard. We have a Stegodon with a Skystreak bow and a Bastiladon with the Solar Engine. We've got a Saurus Old Blood, and then we have 40 Saurus Warriors. So I've just set up a few. This isn't all of them. There's a lot more to come out, but there was a lot to set up. So the thing I had behind this list, doing a competitive game, was I wanted to have a big blob, try a massive regiment of Saurus with an Old Blood, which provides a reroll 1s to wound. And with the Great Rememberer, I can teleport this massive unit around the field to hopefully apply pressure, especially for this scenario where we have to control both objectives. And with the Shadow Strike Star Host, so we've got some good shooting in those two. Generally the Bastiladon will be better. And then we've also got the Ripidactyls in the Shadow Strike, which can deep strike in effectively more than 3 away from an enemy and cause some havoc. I want more of them, but I stupidly built Pterodons out of another box, not Ripidactyls. So yeah, this is a bit more of a competitive game. Less fluff, although there probably still will be fluff, because that's what we love. So we'll be back with the Legion of Blood in a sec. And here we have the Legion of Blood. So Matt, what have we got here?
Well, I've gone for the Legion of Blood, as he said, so I've got Neferata leading my battle.
Yep.
And as 2 other heroes, I've got 2 Vampire Lords, one with a big wing, one without. For some of my battle line, I've gone for a unit of 20 skeletons and 2 units of 10.
So there's that one there. Oh, the one's
And
Down
one
here.
Down there.
Cool.
Also got a nice unit of 15 Graveguard, mixture of old and new models.
Nice.
But, yeah. Blood Knights, they hit hard, try and get rid of some of those big monsters. 2 small units of 5 Black Knights.
Yep.
Some fast moving flankers. And some Morghasts for hard hitting.
Are they Harbingers or Archai?
They are Harbinger. Oh my god, I can't say that word.
Harbingers.
Harbingers.
So ignoring mortal wounds on a 5-up.
Yes.
All right, excellent. So what have we got for command? Well, items.
Items. The Vampire Lord with a big wing has got a Shade Glass Decanter.
And what does that do?
It means that I pick an enemy hero after we've been deployed, and in every one of my hero phases, on a roll of higher than the current battle phase, they suffer 1 mortal wound.
Nice, okay. That's cool. So we have picked sides. The Legion of Blood's picking this side, and Seraphon have to go over here. So now we'll go back and forth deploying, starting with the Legion of Blood, because they got to pick table sides. And we're back yes, we'll be back after deployment. So back after deployment, this is how we're looking for the Seraphon side. So on the far flank, I have the Bastiladon over there. Next to that, we have the group of 40 Saurus with the Old Blood in the middle of them there, ready to potentially bamf, followed by the Stegodon and the Skink Shadowstrike Star Host I dropped as one. So there's the Star Priest, both unit of 10 Skinks with Javelins, and the Ripperdactyls are in reserve. And then on the objective, we've got 10 Saurus Guard, and if you can see him back there, we've got Kuo'tep himself, being a beast. Okay, so if we go over to the death side, actually, let's do a little bit of tactics. So I wanted the Saurus Guard to stay on the objective because they are very resilient. They're susceptible to mortal wounds, but they're just, they can stay there if there's none of that coming on. And with the Slann, I kind of feel confident enough that they're going to be able to hold it. The Shadow Strike can be screening units mostly, while the Ripperdactyls do an Alpha Strike, or maybe not Alpha, maybe a Beta Strike. No, coming on the second turn. I've got some decent shooting with the Bastiladon and the Stegodon to hopefully thin the lines, and then I've got basic army hangs on the 40 Saurus with a teleporting Saurus Old Blood to really be the mainstay of my attacking force. So we'll go over to the Death Army. Okay, so we've got the death deployment. So, Matt, run us through.
Well, I've got my Black Knights and Blood Knights on this flank. They are probably going to come round and try and get rid of those Skinks and maybe go for the temple now.
Easily.
I've got a unit of 10 warriors and Graveguard who are going to try to defend the Graveguard site.
Yep.
Neferata in the middle, trying to hold it strong. Hopefully she won't die to space lasers from giant lizards.
She will, hopefully.
She's supported by 20 Skeletal Warriors and Morghasts.
Yep.
Those are going to do most of the work of my army, I believe. And finally, a right flank of Black Knights.
Yep.
They're either going to try and move around and attack, or be here and try to intercept some of those teleporting lizards.
Nice.
I've also decided to keep 10, not many, but 10 Skeletal Warriors in a gravesite.
See if they can pop up later in the game and maybe clinch a victory.
Depending on where those 40 Saurus are.
Yep.
Great to defend when
So, forgot to mention there's a gravesite here. A gravesite here, those are the ones anywhere on the board. Then in the territory, we've got a gravesite there, which I think maybe need to be a little bit back, but it doesn't matter.
Right, it was on the edge.
Okay, and then one right on the objective over there. So, I finished deploying first because I managed to drop my Shadow Strike host in one, so I get to choose who's going first. Now, this is interesting. I don't know. I feel like I want to go second. Yeah, I think I'm going to go second. So, Mad Good Sir, you have the battle round. Turn 1, we'll be back with the hero phase. So, just before the first battle round begins, I get to roll a 2d6 for each unit in the Shadow Strike, and they get to move that many inches. So this Skink unit, they get to move a 4 inches. Next Skink unit along, they get to move 8 inches. And then the Star Priest, probably won't use that, he gets to move 6 inches. So I'll move them back in a sec. Well, I'll move them now and we'll be back. Okay, just before the Death Hero phase. So what is it? The Shade Glass
Decanter.
from the Vampire Lord. So who are you putting that on? Who is the nominated
After
character?
lots of thoughts, I've decided to put it on the Saurus Old Blood.
And because the reason being is that if he can knock a few wounds off, he's going to be easier to finish off than if he gets to a Slann. What was the reasoning?
Well, my thought was, with the Slann, to get to him I need to get through the Temple Guard, or the Guard. If I'm through them and I'm hitting the Slann, the Slann's probably dead.
Yeah.
Whereas him, that Old Blood will get in melee and will be fighting me, and therefore there will be hits thrown in his general direction.
It's true, so you might as well just keep whittling him down.
Yeah.
Now, Shade Glass Decanter, what that does is a Legion of Blood player picks an enemy character, so in this case the Old Blood. At the start of each of their, in each of their hero phase, the death player rolls a dice, and if it is higher than the current battle round, that character suffers a mortal wound. So it does get harder, but it's going to suffer 3 or 4 wounds throughout the game. That's nothing to sneeze at. So we'll be back with the Legion of Blood hero phase. Okay, hero phase, what are we doing?
So, she's going to use her command ability, Twilight's Allure.
And remind us what that does?
That is -1 to hit if you're within 15 inches.
And that's not limited to a phase. Very good. Okay, so what's next?
There's not much I can do, but I'm going to cast some spells. Starting with, from this Vampire Lord, I'm going to try and cast Mystic Shield on her.
Cool. Casting value of a 6 from the Vampire Lord onto Neferata.
Yep.
No, fails with a 3 if you saw that.
Yep, I'm not great with magic. Due to the odds of her being shot by various giant lizard-based weaponry, I'm going to try and cast her own spell, which is Dark Mist, on herself. How do I get a Facebook message?
Boom! No, that's just the spell going off.
If I leave it... Oh, that was a 4.
Yep.
It requires a 6.
Okay, so that does cast. First of all, I need to roll to see what my constellation is, because I forgot. It's a 1, so that's reroll 1s to run and... Let's have a look. Add 1 to run and charge rolls for Seraphon units in your army while this constellation is ascendant. So, I'm going to try and unbind, so I need a 7 to unbind. Gets it. It is unbound, sir. No Dark Mist, no Mystic Shield. And the reason I can do that, the Slanns are Masters of Order, and apparently what that does is means you can dispel anywhere on the battlefield, not just within 18. So is that everything in your hero phase?
I believe it is. There's no units to res, there's nothing to summon.
Yep.
No other spells are in range, so yeah, that's about what I can do.
So we're back after movement for Legion of Blood, turn 1. Oh, one thing we almost forgot, the Shade Glass Decanter on the Old Bloods. You need to roll
higher than
2+. Yes, so suffers a mortal wound. Down to, let me double check, down to 6 wounds remaining on the Old Blood. It's back after movement. Okay, so end of the movement phase for the Legion of Blood. What's happened?
Well, my Black Knights and Blood Knights have moved up. They're going to probably engage the Skinks for now.
Yep.
A single Vampire Lord is coming up to assist. These Skeletal Warriors have moved forwards 4 inches.
No one ran, did they, this time?
No one's run.
Okay.
These Skeletals have moved up. The Neferata and the Morghasts have just moved
They've
around
shuffled.
a bit.
Yeah.
These guys have decided to move up on the hill.
They didn't go their full move though, because
No.
they don't want to try a 12-inch long bomb charge into the Bastildon. It's not really worth it.
No, my thoughts behind that is, Neferata could get there. Those guys might be able to. These guys might have been able to, but they would get swamped by those 40 Saurus.
That's the thing, and keeping a bit more cautious in your movement means, yes, I might be able to teleport, but then you can turn your whole force around, just bundle them, kind of get them back.
I've got to, whatever I do, I've got to be wary of 40 Saurus and 3 Ripidactyls dropping in on me. But I can't always play around that, so I feel like I'm going to move up, but there's no point in running, there's no point, there's no rush to this.
No, of course, we've got 4 more turns after this one, so...
Yeah. And I feel like this flank here is safe to move up, there's no harm, no foul in moving up, so why not?
Cool. All right, so I think we've only got some charges to do.
Only got charges.
And no shooting, so we'll be back. Right, so I think it's just 1 charge this turn?
Yeah, well, I might as well try with them.
If they're within 12, then you can indeed. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Can. Well, let's do these guys first. That is a 3.
That is a 6 because of your banner.
Yeah.
Yep, that gets within half an inch.
And I'll do these guys now.
Yep.
That's
a 5 will not do it. Okay, so we'll move them in and we'll swing with them first. We'll pile in as well. Okay, so 11 attacks from the guys on top into the Skinks. What are they hitting on?
They are hitting on 3.
Sweet.
That one's a true cock.
Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, I
that was poor. It's because you're fighting skinks, mate.
That's a lot of
They're
ones.
after your own heart. You like skinks. Skinks are awesome. All right, cool.
Wounding on 4s, and if I charge, +1 to wounds, so wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s with 2 damage apiece.
Not very good.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And that's at no rend, isn't
No
it?
rend.
So 6 up save, because they've got, well, that.
Yeah, that makes it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't mind. We can do the test. Normally I don't care. I'm going to reroll it. So, oh, okay. It was meant to be. So what, 1 gets through, so 2 are dead.
And then the horses.
Yes, so 2 damage so far. Carry on.
4s, hitting on 4s, winning on 5s from these horses. Oh.
That was
1,
an explosion of dice.
2, 3, hit.
Dude. That happened to me yesterday in 40k game. Just need to warm up the dice. It's fine.
1
1
wound.
6 up save for the Seraphon. Nope. So that's 3 damage in total.
Yep.
Okay, so the only unit to swing back is the skinks, and I'm going to use their wary fighter rule just so I get... Oh, actually, it does stop you charging, and I can shoot into it. No, I will swing back, so I will pile in and gather some dice. So the skinks swing back. There is 7 left, so that's 8 attacks, including the champ, and they're hitting on a mighty... Oh, drop dice. A mighty 6. Nothing. All right, okay. That's that. So, leadership test. I lost 3, and you are Legion of Blood, so there's a -1, and a -1 because you're banner, so I'm effectively leadership 8. Then -3 equals 5, so on a 6, 1 will flee. Nope, they're good. So we'll go to Seraphon Hero Phase, turn 1. Right, so, Seraphon Hero Phase. So first thing, I have to put a block toad on the field for each unit of Ripidactyls. So, just the one, it's not going there. So I'm going to put this little menacing dude right here. Just next to him. No one noticed. He's actually a graveguard. Okay, so the next thing, going to cast some spells. So, first of all, the Star Priest is going to cast Summon Starlight on the big unit of 40 Saurus Warriors, making them -1 to hit. So, needing a 6. Get it with a 6, and you are out of range to unbind. So, I will mark them up in a sec. Next thing, the Slann for his first spell, just behind the tree there, is going to cast Mystic Shield on the Saurus unit, the big Saurus unit. Gets it with a 6. I don't think anything's within... Oh, they might be within 18, actually. Let me just double check. Right, okay, so out of range for Arcane Bolt from the Slann onto the Black Knights, but I'm going to try and cast Light of the Heavens. Casting value of a 6. Okay, so that goes off on an 8. What that means is, whenever I take battle shot tests, I roll 2 dice and discard the highest. Okay, so do we bamf? Do we bamf? Yeah, we bamf. So we'll roll for the Saurus first. Can they bamf? Yes, they can bamf. Now we'll roll for the Old Blood. Can it bamf? It can bamf. So they can, no 6s, they can set up more than 9 from an enemy, and yeah, just more than 9 from an enemy, but they cannot move again afterwards. So we're back after that's done. Okay, and this is how they end up. So all 40 Saurus just over 9 away from the Graveguard and that objective.
And the frog.
And the frog. So what we'll do is we'll do the rest of the movement, and we're back, and I think I'm going to bring down my Ripidactyls. So at the end of the movement for Seraphon, the Bastildon has shuffled back 4 inches just to be within 20 of the Black Knights to blast them a new sort of hole. The Skinks, I ended up retreating because my Stegodon is just about 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches away for a charge, and you can shoot them. These Skinks have moved around to be another screen and to pepper them with shots. So in my hero phase, I did pick the Trap is Sprung, and I've chosen this unit so I can see them. So all Shadow Strike units get to reroll hit and wound rolls of 1 against this unit that are from the Shadow Strike Storm Host. Is it Storm Host? Star Host. So moving around, the Slann has just shuffled forwards. The Temple Guard, Saurus Guard have stayed where they are. Over here, we have dropped in the Ripidactyls, and they are just over 3 away from the Graveguard unit. So that's in any of my any of my movement phases. They can effectively strike in over 3 away. and they get to charge as well. I will declare something because it's a really weird rule, and you'll understand when I read it out. So I'm just going to say it. They are always going to be swooping.
Indeed.
Okay, so I'll tell you what that does. It's really strange. It's just a funny rule. So at the end of your movement phase, you can declare that this unit will swoop down to attack the foe at close quarters. If you do so, then in the following combat phase, you can reroll fail hit and wound rolls for this unit as the enemy reels from the sudden assault. Until your next hero phase, measure range and visibility for models if they're on the ground. Well, that's pointless. But yeah, such a weird rule. They're swooping. So
that's weird. No.
So the best thing to do as a Seraphon player is say they will always be swooping, because why wouldn't you? So I think we're going to go on to the shooting phase next. Right, so starting off, 10 shots from these skinks into the Black Knights, needing 5s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of the Shadow Strike, and they are the target. Good conversion. So how many hit in total?
6.
6, excellent. And they're wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Didn't need it, so 3, 4, 5 wounds, sir.
Oh, wow.
No rend. So 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
1 dies, 1 takes a wound. Ouch.
Right, then we'll move on, we'll keep it rolling. So I've got the Stegodon next into the same unit. The Stegodon, with his Sky Streak bow, gets 3 shots. They're hitting on 4s. He doesn't get any rerolls. I'll reroll that one because it's crazy. Okay, so 2 hits. He's wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, and that's a -1 rend, so a 6-up save.
Yeah.
Both fail. They're D3 damage apiece.
Ouch.
4 damage, no deathless minions.
No. So that's 2 more dead.
So, yeah, and 1 stays on a wound.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next lick of shooting. These guys can't shoot as they fell back this turn. It'll be the Bastiladon over there, just in range of those units of Black Knights on the hill. So, 2d6 shots. So they're getting 9 shots. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. And I believe he hits on 4s, but I will double check. Because I don't want to get it wrong. Bastiladon. Hitting on 4s with the Searing Beam.
Ouch.
Wounding on 3s. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4 saves at -1 rend.
Same again. 6 up. Oh.
2 damage apiece.
2, 3, 4 men drop.
And they're out at 6 inches of the deathless minion.
Yeah.
This is something to keep in mind, actually. I always forget about the deathless minion.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's why Necromancers are cheap. They're kind of cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, about 20, 30.
Only, yeah, they're only like 20 points less than a bloody...
Vampire, yeah.
Yeah.
These guys suck at magic, that's why I picked the Vampire Lords over them.
Yeah, that's
no,
fair.
I won't get my magic up.
That is actually fair. Alright, so I think that's the end of the shooting phase. Back with the charge phase. Right, okay, so charge phase. This Stegodon, first of all, he's going to charge. He goes 7, that'll make it in, ending up like so. He does get +1 because of the Ascendant Constellation. The Ripperdactyls, they can't actually fail because they get +1 to this. They're in with an 8, okay, so making it in like that, which leaves a bit of a gap for the Saurus. They do need an 8-inch charge, so I'll roll that now, because they get +1 because the Ascendant, is that cocked?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that was a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So they fail. I'm not going to charge the old blood in. So, because only do that if the Saurus had made it. Well, attempt it at least. So we'll pick a unit, Ripperdactyls, and we'll be back with a load of dice. Right, so guys on top. 3 attacks +1 for the champ. They're hitting on 4s, re-rolling because they're swooping.
You get -1 to hit.
Oh, good. Thank you for remembering. So all hit. So they're hitting on 5, so 3 hits, sorry. That one missed. And they're wounding on 4s, re-rolling because of swooping. That is 2 regular saves so far. So is it a 5-up with the shield?
Well, they didn't make that.
Deathless Minion?
Deathless Minion, yeah. No, nope.
So that's 2, so just keep running total. 3, 6, 9. So now this is 9 attacks with their slashing claws. These are hitting on 3, so it becomes 4s, re-rolling. So we've got 3, 6, 7 hits, and they're wounding on 3s. So that is 5 saves, no rends, so you get your 5 up save because you're shield. Or is it 6? Is it 4 up?
4. I think it's 5 basic, shield +1.
Cool, with no rend. So 3 more deathless minions. Oh, nice! Only 1 more drops.
1 more drop.
So what's the running total?
3.
Right, so now the one that matters. So these are now hitting on 5s, but I get to re-roll to hit, and any hits, I roll another dice to generate an additional attack. So 5s re-rolling. So that was pretty bad. Oh, that was a 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 more attacks, and these re-roll, so nothing for 3 more. So we've got 3, 6, 9 hits in total. Whoops, move the gravesite. These are wounding on 3s, re-rolling. So we've got 5 hits so far. 5, 6, 7. Wait, yeah. So 3, 6, 8. Sorry, I can't count. Math. 8 saves, 4 up because no rend. So 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. Only 3 failed, or 2 failed.
2. Wow.
Deathless. Nice. Nice. Okay. So it's over to you to pick a unit, sir.
Well, they can't be hurt, so I might as well do these 2 men over there.
Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 5 attacks.
Yeah. 5 attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh.
Nice. 4 hits.
4 hits. Wounding on
4s because you didn't charge.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I'll roll the dice, and if it's low, I'll consult. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
No rend, and it's at least a 4 up, I would have thought.
Now the horses, which are 3 hits of my horses.
Cool.
Now wounding. Oh.
1 wound? Yeah, because they're 5s, aren't they?
Yeah.
4 up save.
And it makes it.
Makes it. Okay, so we'll go right back with the Stegodon. So it's got its massive horns, which are... Oh, remember, one's on 1 wound over there, mate.
Yeah, I know.
So 3 attacks with the massive horns. 3s.
I was waiting for them to be butchered by this.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Getting a dice.
Then 3s. That is a -2. No, sorry, that's a -3. And they're 2 damage each, they're dead.
Yeah. That's why I didn't bother getting a dice.
Yeah, no, understandable. Now it's the Graveguard, so we'll pile in and gather some dice. Right, so 19 attacks back from the Graveguard. They're hitting on 3s. Where are we rolling them? Over here?
Here in the same gap. Ooh.
No rerolls of any kind, no?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, okay.
Oh, actually, that's not so bad.
That's not
I saw
bad.
the ones... Oh, 6s do...
On wound. On wound.
Yes, that's true.
So what's that, 12 hits?
Maybe. I didn't count. 4s.
Okay, 4s.
Because they've got...
I mean, it's good to try and count them just for people, because if they're painting, just so they actually know how many hits and wounds. So 2 double damage, 2 6s, and 4 regular saves. So on the Ripidactyls, their save, I assume, is going to be a 5 or a 6.
With a rend of -1.
So probably a 6. Yes, they do have shields. So how many? 4 regular.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to do the double damage ones first?
Whatever, you got 4.
Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah. Okay, so 5 up save. So that's 3 going through so far, and then 2 for the double damage. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. There's 3 apiece, so 2 are dead, and 1 is left on a wound.
What's their save?
5 up.
You got 5. 5 and a 1.
Did I?
Yes.
Wow, I'm blind. So wait, so that's actually 5 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 dies, and 1's down to a wound.
Okay.
Wow, I am absolutely blind.
Well, it's only fair.
What, that I'm blind?
Yes.
You beat me in a game of Age of Sigmar. Be blinded! No. Okay, cool. So that's that.
Bravery.
Bravery.
Don't think either of these can actually flee.
Nope, because you lost 4, and on a 6 it would be 10, so you're fine.
Actually, same over there.
Same
Bravery
over there.
10.
They're dead. So Ripidactyls lost 1, -2 because you are Legion of Blood.
Yep.
So that's effectively a -3, so the Leadership 7. Nope, they can't fail
No one
either.
can fail.
So we're on to priority turn 2, and I think the Legion of Blood desperately need this. So priority, Seraphon get Oh no, a 6!
Versus a 4.
And I'll take it. Right, so hero phase for the Seraphon. The Slann is going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield onto the Stegatron. So, needing a 6. Gets it with a 6. No one's in range to unbind yet. Okay, so next spell, it's going to trying to keep up the Light of the Heavens to be Awesome Bravery. No, it fails with a 4. Okay, so now the Skink Star Priest is going to give Summon Starlight to the Stegadon, making him -1 to hit. Gets it with a 7. So that's done. Command ability. Let's give those skinks Inspiring Presence, because just there. Okay, so now we will go on to, I don't think there's anything else, nothing to do with the trap is sprung, because nothing I can see. Do I want to bamf anyone? Yes, I'm going to bamf these skinks. So, the skinks, bamf, and I'm going to bamf the Star Master as well. Bamf. So they'll move and we'll be back. So, these have bamfed over to here. I've just thought something, which is a tactical error. What I could have done is saved his spell for after I've bamfed him, because it's only in the hero phase I have to do it. It doesn't say when. So I could have bamfed him, then put the spell on the big block of Saurus. But what I am going to do is use his Serpent Staff on the Saurus, so their bites on a wound roll of a 6 become double damage. So, we'll be back after movement phase. Okay, so after movement we have the Stegadon about 3.5 inches away, moving up to engage the Blood Knights with the Skinks closely behind. The little magical castle back here is not moving because they're going to hold this objective. The Bastiladon has shuffled over 4 inches just to get more out of range of that Black Knight. He's not scared of it, it's just, it is what it is. It's more afraid of them. So over here the Ripperdactyls have stayed in melee while the Saurus have moved up their 5. The Old Blood stay where he is, just over 3 away from the Graveguard to help finish them off and claim that objective. And of course, those 2 units back there, bamfed. So, oh yeah, they're swooping. So we'll move on to shooting. I'll gather some dice and we'll be back. Right, so Sky Streak Bow from this guy into the Blood Knights. It's hitting on 4s, so 2 hits. It's wounding on 3s. For 1 wound, it's -1, so your 4 up goes to a 5 up.
1.
Nope, so D3 damage for 1 damage. Someone takes a wound. The javelins, I believe it does have javelins. It does! 4 javelin attacks from the guys in the Howdah. Hitting on 5s, wounding on 4s.
1 hit.
Was that
2 hits?
2 hits. Was that 6-1? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
Wounding on 4s. 1. 1 more save. No rend, so 3 up.
3 up.
Makes it.
I think so.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't believe they are within 8 of them. No, it's definitely not.
Oh, laser beam.
Yeah, laser beam. Ooh, you didn't see that, but I just spat everywhere. Disgusting.
Honesty.
So, Bastiladon, 20 inches. I think the only thing in range is this skeleton blob.
Yeah.
So,
Bye-bye.
2d6 shots. Let's have a look. 3 shots. You say goodbye, I'd say hello.
To the giant space laser.
Yeah. Hello, giant space laser. It's coming at us very fast. 2 hits, -1, hitting on needing 3s. 4 dead skellies. Well, deathless minions, because I assume you're within 6 of your vampire lord.
I believe so. I'll double check.
You should be. If not, then why are you playing death? Yeah, you're in. Easy. Cool.
4 deathless minions. For
4 drop.
dead.
That could have been a lot more painful. Right,
Yeah.
the skinks over on the left flank are out of range, so we're going back with the charge phase. Okay, so starting with the one that matters, the big blob charging. I need a... They have got +1, but I might want to get somewhere else with them. So, they're going 12 inches.
Yeah, they 12 inches. They can...
They can't get her.
I think you can, maybe.
I don't think I want to.
You've got your choice of Mortach, Vampire Lord and Graveguard. All
Okay,
3
so
when you've got, if I'm honest, 12 inches, even from back here. Gets... All but him and him in range of
You know what?
someone.
I'm just going to put this here so we know how far they're going, and I'll roll the other charges. So this thing, I think it needs like
Not double one.
that for a 7, and this he'll go up around into here, half an inch away.
Mystic shield and something else.
The Starlight, so he's -1 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How could you miss a giant dinosaur? I don't know, but
Well, it's just blinding you. It's very bright, and you are a vampire. To be
true.
fair,
That is true.
you know they're not exactly known for their likeness of the light.
So are you saying I'm sparkling while near this thing? Miss.
Get out. No vampires sparkle in this household, sir. Right, so we'll move that thing in and we'll be back. Right, so after considering it, we honestly think the Saurus are going to be fine over here. You're not going to be able to kill enough of them to really make a dent, plus the Ripidactyls, if they're still alive. So I'm going to go with the Stegodon first. So, 3 attacks with the massive horns hitting on 3s. Ooh, 1.
Wait a sec, if you're within 15, you are -1 to hit.
Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. Wounds -3. So 4 goes to a nothing. And that is 2 damage. The 1 on 2 wounds is dead. Ouch. So now the next one, we have its Crushing Stomps, which gets 3d6 attacks. So 13 attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And these are hitting on now 5s because of -1. Oops. So
Do you
one.
reroll?
No rerolls here.
Okay.
That helped out a couple for the -1. And now these normally wound on 3s, but because I charged, I +1 to the wound roll, so they're now wounding on 2s.
Ooh.
For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves. No negative on those though.
So 3 up save.
3 up save, yeah.
Oh.
Just a wound.
1 wound. Okay. I can live with 1 wound.
That's not bad. Okay, so over to your pick, sir.
I'm going to pick
Graveguard. Okay, we'll figure out the attack and be back. So with the Graveguard, so who's swinging who? So we've got how many swinging into the Rippers?
I'm going to put 9 into the Ripidactyls.
And then 2 into the Saurus.
Yeah.
Reason being, might as well try and wipe the unit of Rippers before, you know, they fly away, as you said. So that makes sense to me. I don't know if, I think it was a mistake, me swinging with this first. Maybe I should have swung with the Rippers, but you live and you learn, because this didn't do nearly as much damage as I expected.
Thankfully.
Okay, so what are we hitting on, sir?
So tempted to do these into the Saurus, but I'm hitting on 3 ups because I'm not affected by anything.
Nope, they
And
don't.
wounding on 4s.
Not bad. How many have we got there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 misses.
So what's that? 13 hits?
Yeah, that's quite good.
Not bad at all.
Now, take note of the 6s when rolling to wound.
Yes.
4 up.
So I can see 2 6s.
6 misses.
Okay.
2 6s. 5 normal.
Okay, so the double damage one, because this could just kill the unit.
Yeah.
5 up save. Kills the unit. They're gone.
I put way too many
Ripidactyls
attacks
dead.
into them.
So the 2 guys into the Saurus.
Yeah, these guys hitting on
3s.
3s. Yeah, your Saurus have a bite spell on them, that's all. Okay.
And then 4s. So 3 wounds. Ignore your
-1,
rend.
ignore that.
So 5 up save. That is 1 Saurus dropping. So off the back, just... Yeah, that guy.
One that's laying down,
Yeah.
having a nap.
So I'll swing back the Saurus. I will pile in and gather a ton of dice. Okay, so 13 range to swing. That's normally 14 attacks, but because there are over 30 of them, they get +1 attack with their Celestite weapons. So that's 27 attacks in total. And then they also get +1 to hit because they're over 20, but again -1 because of Twilight's Allure that Neferata is going down. So 26 attacks. So I've got 20 over here.
Reroll 6.
Yeah, 7.
7 because of the commander.
Yeah. So 4s, up to 3s, down to 4s because of Twilight's Law. Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reroll 7. Cool. So what's that? 13 hits. So statistically average. Okay, so wounding on 3s because they are clubs. So that's 2 miss, so 11 saves. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, reroll 1s because the old blood wounding of reroll 1s. I knew he was there for a reason.
11.
So 11 wounds on your dude with no rend. Let me get rid of these
No rend,
dice.
therefore I have a 5 up going down for 4 up save.
Yep. Nice roll. 3.
2, 3. Wow, 3 deathless minions.
Nice!
One
Only 1
dice.
drops. And then I've got 13 bite attacks. 3, 6, 9 plus 4. Now these normally hit on 5s, down to 4s, but up to 5s again. So hitting on 5s, no rerolls here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Yep.
Then these wound on 4s, re-rolling 1s, any 6s are double damage.
Yep.
So similar to your Graveguard, just without the rend. So we've got 3 wounds and 1 to re-roll. So just 3, no rend on this.
So same again. Ooh.
2 deathless minions. 2 drop.
And, okay.
So how many is that in total that have
3
died?
of mine have died, so I don't think they can't run.
Not 4? No, 3. Yeah. Okay. No, they can't actually.
No. Well, my
Blood Knights.
Blood Knights fight back.
Pile in and we'll gather some dice.
Yeah.
So, Blood Knights fighting back. We're just discussing, basically, are the Nightmare's hooves and teeth classed as weapons for the purposes of the Legion of Blood's ability? We're going to say yes, because it is under the title of melee weapons. But we're not sure, so let us know if you know, because we don't.
Quite like the idea of a Blood Knight.
I think they should be.
Using his mount's hoof as a weapon.
Yeah. Just swinging it
rips
around.
off it quickly, whacks the enemy and plugs it back in the socket.
You don't know how to use this, it's my turn. But no, it's like, because it's specific in the General's Handbook 2017 when it says, like the artifacts can't be used with the mount, it specifically states unless otherwise.
Yeah.
So, considering how blanket that is, melee weapons, they're under the title of melee weapon on the data card, that's 40k. On the War Scroll, that they should get +1 attack. So, yeah, that's why we'll do it.
So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. We've 3 counted these dice. That wasn't a great roll.
That really wasn't.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 misses.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Wounding on?
3s.
Okay.
Not great.
Oh, 2! It's no negative because you didn't charge.
-1 rend, naturally.
What do they get for charging then?
They increase the damage to D3.
Oh, that's where it is. All right, so 4 up goes to 3 up because of Mystic Shield. Back up to 4 up because of -1 rend. No, so that's 2 damage. You did not charge, sir. So, down to 8 wounds. Yep, so we've taken 2 damage so far.
Yep. These hit on 4s, wound on 4s.
Oh, you're -1 to hit because of Starlight. Don't worry about the Blood Knights, whatever, but these guys.
Okay.
Well, the horses, should I say.
So hitting on 4s, which goes up to 5s.
So 4 hits.
Wounding on 5s.
Cool. Ooh, okay,
Horses are
2.
equally as good as the men on top.
No rend, so 3 up save. 1 goes, so 3 damage down to 7. So, turn 2 hero phase for the Legion of Blood. Deathly Invocations, first up. What's happening?
First up, I'm going to use this grey sight on those skeletal warriors.
Cool. So,
D3.
D3. 2.
2.
Come back, rising from the grave.
Brilliant.
Interesting
This-
enough, you can put them in front, because as long as they're in coherency, you can leapfrog like
They
that.
might turn round.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm just saying.
The grave site that's under this pile is going to Deathly Invocation. These guys.
Yep, D3.
3 of them.
Nice.
I'll pop them down. I'll just put them there as a placeholder. She can look to 4 units, I believe.
So the Skellies and the Graveguard, you're right, it's 4, definitely. At least 3. So
At least 3. Can't remember her range. I think it's standard range, which is 18.
Oh, actually.
So she is longer range than the average bear,
Yeah.
which isn't enough.
Oh, it's just out.
Sucks to be me. That brings up the question of what about vampire?
mean, it does,
Wars?
but-
12. So she is going to do this unit and this unit.
Cool, which one first?
Let's do the Skeletals.
So, 3,
So
nice.
back up to full strength.
This is where death's annoying. I should have done more for his Graveguard. Yep.
His Graveguard again.
2.
2.
How many are left?
And okay, he's going to do it on this Graveguard unit.
Yep.
2 left.
2 more. So that's the unit back up to full strength. So we'll get those models back. So we'll just carry on. So what's next?
Next, I'm going to start casting some spells, I believe.
Cool, okay.
I am going to start with, what was my plan?
Overwhelming Dread.
Overwhelming Dread on Neferata onto these Saurus here.
Cool.
Overwhelming Dread is a casting value of 5? Question mark. I had it open and then I lost the page. Give me 1 second. I want to get this right. Overwhelming Dread, casting value of 5.
All right.
If I get 9 or above, it's doubled.
Double 1.
This
doesn't go off.
I don't cast.
This is why you should never have Arc in the Black, because you just don't know magic.
I don't know magic. My army genuinely struggles.
Death, a magical army, sucks at magic. In your hands.
Yeah, I just can't do it. This guy here is going to cast his Blades of...
Shaish? Oh yeah, Blades of Death, basically.
Yeah, Blades of something.
What does it do?
Every enemy unit within 12 inches suffers 1 mortal wound on a 5-up.
Oh, okay.
They all may suffer a single wound.
Okay.
It goes off. I wish it was the other way around.
So it's a 9.
It was over a 9+, so they get to do it twice.
That's actually not bad then, saying that.
Every enemy unit within 12.
So obviously those guys, not the old blood.
Not the old blood. And not the skinks.
Cool. So I will try and unbind. I need a 10. Nope. Okay.
I'm just going to roll both dice at once.
Yeah, definitely.
They suffer a mortal wound.
No.
No mortal
That could potentially be really good in the middle of a battle, because we thought it was kind of terrible, but in the middle of a unit and you get that 9+, that's not bad actually. Yeah. That's really not bad.
I then need to make the 5-ups though.
Yeah, true, but still.
Oh, my washing machine's done.
No, that's actually the battle cry of the Legion of Blood.
Yeah. What other spells was I going to do? A Mystic Shield and Arcane Bolt. That was it.
Yes.
So he is going to do an Arcane Bolt into something. Let's see if I even cast it. Oh.
Yes, 6. Goes off on a 6. I will attempt to unbind with Slann because I have nope.
Yay. I'm going to do that.
D3 mortal wounds.
This guy here.
Oh, nice. Good choice.
For that bastard, maybe.
2 wounds, so he goes down to 5 wounds remaining.
Wow. And a Mystic Shield from her.
Mm-hmm.
Can you keep on binding?
Up to 3, so I've got 1 more.
8.
Goes off on an 8, Mystic Shield.
Yep.
Who's she going to Mystic Shield?
Graveguard. Not going to lie to you.
Yeah, that's a good point. What did you get? An 8?
8. Right. Line my models up. I've got summoned in. Some weird overlaps going on here.
Okay, so I didn't want to burn this now, but can you measure 18 from the Saurus Old Blood? I think I'm going to. I was going to save it for Overwhelming Dread, but you failed. Were you an 18?
Yeah.
Yeah,
easily.
I'm going to use the Light of Dracothian auto unbind.
That's fair.
So that's gone for the battle. The reason being, I wanted to save it for Overwhelming Dread, but you failed that miserably.
Yeah.
And I think I need to keep your armor save down at this moment in time, because you may have the double turn.
Yes.
So if you do, you'll have to try and cast it again if you want to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas if I get priority, it's still off them.
Yes, that's true.
So, yeah, considering there'd be a 3-up save. Is there anything else to do? Obviously, Twilight's Allure again.
The, Shade Glass Decanter.
Oh, yeah, 2+.
3-up now.
Oh, yeah, 3-up, sorry. Yes, takes a wound. Down to 5.
Slowly but surely.
Saying this now. I thought it was a whitewash, but it might not be. We'll so we'll be back at the end of movement. Okay, so do you want to run through what you've done?
Yep. After much deliberation, I've decided that I can't win the game through capturing the objective. It's just too far away, so I'm going to consolidate on not losing my objective.
Nice. So Neferata.
Neferata has moved down. I've already pre-checked. She's in position to charge these Saurus. As we forgot last turn, but it's only fair because I forgot about the Starlight. This Vampire is already in combat, so he's going to stay in combat.
Cool.
These guys, for some reason, really hate the little skinks.
It's a kill point, isn't it, if no one gets the objectives?
Yeah. This Black Knight has decided to hide behind a rock and hope he doesn't get laser beamed to the face. These Scourge Warriors have moved up 4.
Did you run them? You might.
No, I didn't run them.
You might as well run them.
I'm tempted, but honestly, even doing the maths, I can't actually get to the other side of the battlefield to win.
Okay.
And if I get anywhere near that giant Bastiladon, it's probably going to be teleported away. So I'm not really in a rush.
Fair enough. Right, so what's happened? These guys?
Just move forwards 10.
Cool.
This Vampire Lord has swung round, ready to charge in.
Just outside of 3 of the Stegodon.
And that's all, really.
That's all. So shooting's done, so we'll look at some charges and be back. So, starting with the Vampire Lord here.
Not double ones.
He's in.
Woohoo.
Or she's in. Who knows?
Yeah.
Meh.
This guy.
Neferata.
Not double
And
ones.
she's in with authority.
These 2.
Yep.
3 away.
Are they actually 3 away, or
I
are they
measured.
4 away?
I used the thingy.
Damn it! Almost fail.
That's what happened last game.
Yeah, it is,
Last
isn't
time we
it?
played, they
It was
failed their
double
charge.
1, wasn't it?
2 games in a row, I wish I had the ones that charged slightly further.
Ah, it's madness.
No one ever hears that with those models.
I know. So, who are you going to swing with first, or do you want a sec?
Oh, that is a hard choice. This here, I'm less worried about. I think now that he's lost his charge bonus, go on, he's deadly, but he's not as deadly. He's also wounded, so I believe he doesn't hit as hard.
Correct. He loses rend, actually, which is a big deal.
Oh, that's a big deal for me due to my shields. So I think I'm going to do this combat first, now. Because again, I'm not worried about those guys dying to skinks. What's going to hurt these Saurus the most?
That is the question.
Or does it even make a difference? Because whatever I kill is either probably going to come off the back and then you're going to consolidate in. And it doesn't really make a difference, really. So what's most likely to die? Probably Graveguard. I don't think he can kill her with the number of models that will be able to get in base contact. So I'm going to do my Graveguard first.
Graveguard it is. We'll gather the dice and be back. Okay, so how many attacks?
So there's 15 models there. That is 30 attacks. They get 2 each, and then a leader gets an extra 1.
Yep.
I need to reroll 10 of these. I've got 21 dice.
Yep.
No, I don't. Oh, I've already forgotten how many I picked up. Was it 21 or 26? Give me a second, guys. Good thing I checked.
26 dice, re-rolling 5.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3.
No re-rolls of any kind here, is there?
No.
No, they don't re-roll ones.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5. That was a good roll from what I can see. This is really going to hurt.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the 5 I've already re-rolled. So that is 12 missed.
Cool, okay.
That's pretty good. I think that's...
Wait, 12 missed?
Yes.
Well, no, there's only, what?
7 there plus the 5 I've already re-rolled.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, cool, I think.
And now, to wound, 4 ups, 6 become double damage.
Yeah, I was going to say, keep an eye on the 6s, but 4 up. Ooh, nice. 4 6s, is
4
that?
6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normals.
Nice, okay. So, 5, 6, 7 not regular saves. So we'll just keep a tally.
Yeah.
So that's 4 dead so far. And then there is 4 double damage 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many did died in the end? Was it 10?
10 have died.
10 have died, okay. So we'll remove them off probably the back. Right, so got Neferata and a Vampire Lord to swing back over here. So I will swing back with the Saurus. So I'll gather some dice and be back. All right, so we have, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Saurus into Neferata. So that's 5 attacks. They've lost the +1 attack because they're under 30 now. Hitting on 4 3s because they're still +1 to hit, but -1 because Neferata. So hitting on 4s, 3 hits, and they're wounding on 3s. So that is 1 wound, re-rolling 1 because of the old blood. 1 wound.
1 4-up save.
Yep. Right, so we got 4 bite attacks now. I don't know where it cut off. Sorry about that.
The save with a 6 up.
Yep. So hitting on 5s because +1 -1. Nope. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think he's within 13 and maybe him for 14, or did I count him already?
I don't know. Let's say 14.
Okay, so 4, 7, 12, 13, 14, plus 1 for the champ. Into the Graveguard, hitting on 4s.
So +1, -1.
Yeah, the -1 on her really is amazing.
Good. She's not the best one out there, but that really helps in these types of battles.
Then 3s, re-rolling 1s. So 7 wounds, 7 saves.
7 saves with no rend. That is a... Quickly check my cards because I can never remember. 5 going up to a 4-up save.
Cool. 7 wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 4-ups.
Oh, only 3 deathless. 3 dry.
Not so fast because the unit
Yeah.
has already done their damage.
Oh yes. Right.
My turn.
Who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick my Vampire Lord into the shiny Stegodon.
Okay.
Because I think he will hit harder than the Blood Knights. Because he does D3 damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I get 4 attacks basic. However, he is a Legion of Blood, so he gets +1 attack.
Yep.
So he hits on 3s.
4s, -1.
Comes 4s.
Yep.
He's going to get there. Yep. 3 hits.
Didn't make a difference.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep. 2
wounds.
And that's
-1.
Yep. So with Mystic Shield, it goes back up to a 4-up. So 1 pass, 1 fail.
D3 damage.
Ooh, the big 3. It's down to 2. Okay, so it's my pick.
Got Skinks and Stegodon.
Yeah. That I do. That I do.
David and Goliath, or Big Ugly Thing versus Big Ugly Thing?
Well, I am partial to Big Ugly Thing.
Who isn't?
But I'm actually going to pick the Skinks and fall back before you can swing.
Oh.
So I'll back after I've moved them. So the Skinks back here have just fallen out, just over 3 away of the Morghast Harbingers. Yeah, so okay, we've only got your Vampire Lord over here to swing and your Blood Knights.
And
so...
Neferata. She's not
Oh yeah, of course she hasn't. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to do my Blood Knights first, though.
Right, so we'll gather some dice and be back. Okay, so we've actually forgotten to do my bite attacks. I'm going to do them now, and that's going to be 14 because that's how many we're in.
Oh, yeah, no, I've died since then, but yeah.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14. These hit on a 5. Oops.
Yep.
+1, -1.
Oh, that's much better than last time.
So 3, 6, 7.
Yeah.
7 hits. Let's get these out of the way.
Pretty damn good.
Then 4s and 6s are double damage on the Graveguard. That was awful. Any 1s? No 1s, just 1 wound.
1 wound, 1 save.
Made it.
Made
Wow, pointless. We missed it, the dice god said no. Makes sense. So, we doing Blood Knights?
Yeah, Blood Knights. 4 attacks per model. And then the champion gets 1 extra.
Yep.
4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we get the +1 attack because of being a Legion of Blood.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s,
Hitting on
but
4s.
-1 to hit.
Nicely
So 4s.
remembered.
Wow. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
6 hits. That wasn't very good. A lot of 1s again. Dice gods are not liking either of us right now. 3s to wound.
Better. That-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool. So 5 saves at -1.
Yeah.
So that's a 4-up save.
Mystic
Ooh, he's down. Yeah.
Is that with Mystic Shield?
Yeah. Because 3 up with Mystic, -1, down to a 4-up. Dead. So the Stegodon fallen.
And I have slayed an enemy. I get to regen a wound.
Yep.
A big fucking enemy.
Yep. Cool. Neferata.
And my Vampire Lord. I'll do the Vampire Lord.
Man, I was so confident turn 2. Now I'm not so confident. I don't know, actually.
I was pooping bricks earlier. Now a lot less so, not gonna lie.
Less bricks are being pooped.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the Vampire Lord. He's gonna pile in.
Yep.
So he gets 4 attacks +1. He's Legion of Blood 1. Hit him on 3s because there's nothing negatively affecting me. Oh, 3 hit.
Yep.
I wound on 3s. 2 wounds. Random -1, which you ignore.
5 up save. 1 goes through.
Doing
3. He's been consistently good.
This is why I like these vampire lords over necromancers with my bad spellcasting.
Yeah, but not Legion. The Death Mage's lore is so much better.
It is, but I do so badly at magic.
Okay, so Neferata.
If I can find her in my cards. With all her 1,000,001. So, her dagger of... so she's got a dagger of Jet, which is Akmet Ha, which is her first attack. So, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks, which hit on 2s.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, 1 miss.
Cool.
Wounding on 3s. Rend 1, or wound.
Nice.
Damage 1. And then I can suck your soul on the 6 up, but these guys only have 1 wound.
Yeah, so 4 saves, did you say?
Yep.
5 up. 3 drop.
3 more go. Now, Aken Seth, which is 2 attacks. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. 2 hit, wounding on 3s, both wounds. Rend -2.
Oh, okay, so I don't ignore that.
They do 2 damage each.
That's 4 dead.
Away, 4.
Cool.
Now, skeletal claws, which have 6 attacks.
Yep. I think my Saurus are dead. See, I was trying to go for like the Liberator blob that Stormcast do, just to test it out in Lisbon, and it looks scary, but it's not doing great. And that might be because of the general more than the unit, but who cares? Keep going! Ha-ha!
I played the unit 18 to fight hard damage.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Wounding on 3s. Rend 2 though, so 2 get through. Rend 2, damage 2.
Okay, so that's 4 more dropped.
dead.
Ooh, that unit's going to be crazy from bravery.
3, 4. Finally, spectral claws and daggers. It's just 6 attacks again.
5s, but 6 is immortal wounds.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Cool.
2 mortal wounds.
Nice.
1 wound. 4 up, doesn't make it.
So 2 more dead. Whoo, bravery! Whoo, bravery! Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and them.
Oh yeah. Dude,
all of them have been lost this turn.
Yeah, how many have I lost? So that's 10 at least over there.
11, because I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, I
6,
think
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wait, I missed out. 11, no, 12 did you say? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
-2 due to being near my banner.
So technically 28 minus 10, well, sorry, minus 8, so 20. And then how many are left in the unit? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's plus 1. So what's that? 19?
Yeah.
D6 plus 19 flee. I don't think I can pass. They flee. So I'll remove them and then we'll be back with the priority roll. You do get -1 for being near my banner, but you only lost 3, so that would bring it to a 4. So
Bravery
yeah,
10.
exactly. So yes, we will be back with priority after we've removed some dudes. Okay, so time for priority turn 3.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the back foot pretty hard now, so I need to see what happens. I got a 5, that's good. Oh God. What do you want to say? I don't know, man. I think that's a 6, to be fair.
You call it. I'm good with re-rolling. I'll re-roll it.
No, it's a 6. Bugger it.
I'll re-roll it.
Okay. Yep. You know what?
4.
There we go.
There you go.
I will take it.
If that big Saurus was there, I might be...
Yeah.
I'm unable to breathe deeply now.
Okay. So, hero phase. Bastildon's going to teleport. No, it's not. Oh dear.
That single Black Knight. Go for it.
I know it can't move or charge. I need to check see if it can't shoot, because if so, I've just gimped myself. See, I was going to teleport the Slann, now I don't want to. Yeah, that's really stupid.
Just move them away from the objective.
So the Slann will... Oh, actually, what the hell? Oh man, I don't know what to do now.
You could leave the skink priest to die, or you could pull him out and leave the skinks to die.
I don't know.
Or leave them both there.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just like leaving the skink priest like, oh.
I think he's going to try and cast Summon Starlight on... God damn it. Yeah, but I can do it on an enemy unit as well, so that enemy unit's -1 to hit, as in they're -1 to hit things.
Ah, okay.
Whereas if I put it on my unit, then the unit is -1 to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really for my biscuits. I'm going to take a minute. Okay, so I'm going to put Summon Starlight on him, because he's just going to go ham. Why not? On a 6, you can attempt to unbind.
Actually attempt to unbind. I'll do it with this guy.
Alright.
Doesn't make much difference.
No! Okay, so he is Starlit. He is lit, bruv. Okay, cool. Shit. So, do I want to teleport anyone else? Damn it. I don't think I do.
Get your skinks out of there and leave the priest to die, or vice versa. I do like that idea.
Well, the Slann will Mystic Shield his Saurus Guard unit, I think.
Yep. Oh.
Yep, gets on a 6. And he'll do the army-wide one for cold-blooded. Yep, okay, gets on a 6. Whoop. Balls! Okay. I think that's it.
You're not going to get one of them now?
Yeah, I probably should, but who's
more valuable?
I think the Skink Star Priest is 80 and the Skinks are 60. So the Star Priest is out and can move. I'm just going to remove him there.
He hops it away into the distance.
I think he's probably just consolidate over here somewhere. Just, yeah.
Get me out of here!
Oh, isn't one of these on...
No, because they slew the model.
Cool. Yes. Nice. All right. Okay, we're back after movement phase. Right, so after the very slow, very quick movement phase, he bounced over here. The Skinks are within 8 of both of these guys to rain them with arrows. Old Blood's just over 3, being a hero. They are scrambling to form up against the horror that besieges them. Stildon's dirt.
Just to say, the Blood Knights have formed up only because they were half down the hill, half up it, because they couldn't balance.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was just easier, made more sense to form them up to make it clear where they actually are.
Yeah, no, that's...
We're not just cheating and moving units in other people's turns.
Or are we? No. So now what we'll do is we'll go on to shooting. So the Bastillon can still shoot.
Them or them? You could actually wipe that unit.
I could potentially wipe it. I might as well try and get the kill points, shouldn't I?
20.
Yeah, alright. So 2d6 shots at this unit here.
Helping you.
9 shots.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Shit, yeah, you can wipe that unit out.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Not pointed this out.
9. Oh, I should have changed the constellation. Never mind. Hitting on 4s. I can't wipe them. 3s. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8 dead. Because it's -1 rend.
There they go. Ouch. That's unpleasant.
Yeah, that's not bad. So 3, 7 shots from these guys. They're going to go into the Vampire Lord. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. 4s. No wound.
And these guys.
Those guys.
10 shots.
3, 6, 9, 10 shots. Hitting on 5s, and this is from the Skinks into the Mortach Harbingers. So, 5s. Oh, they scared. They very scared. Then 4s. 2 wounds.
2 saves, a 4 up.
Take it. Yeah.
That's what no deathless minion.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just realised we've been calling them the wrong thing. The Harbingers are the ones that can charge further.
Oh, the Archai are the ones that with the mortal wounds
We've been
ones.
using them as the Archai, so we're going to keep with that. We've been using the wrong words.
Cool, okay. Right, so...
Suddenly gain extra movement.
I think it's on to the charge phase, and there's 2 to do. Well, no, 1. So I'm going to charge my Old Blood here, and just because, why not? He's in, and he's going to get right there. Nice, and on the grave site. There, cool.
Desecrating the grave.
Yeah. So he has.
I hope that cut was
Yeah, I hope so. So he hits on. She's got the Sun Tooth Maul. Hits on 3s.
But you get -1 to. Oh, you were. Oh.
Let's try and bite you. It hits because it's 4s -1. 3s.
No.
Your turn.
I'm
going home. It's back with the Grave Guard. So doing the pile-ins here. Ow.
Yeah, I can get all. I say all of them in. I mean,
It's fine. He's got this. He's totally gonna live somehow. Maybe no.
So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7 attacks, and the rest are just there.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
So 15 attacks in total.
Yep. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hitting on
3s.
Oh, you got the starlight off though. So
Oh, I did. So 4s. That's very true.
4s and 4s.
Let's do this. Yeah. Blah. Okay, that was a good roll.
3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Missed.
And then 4s, 6s are good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Yep, with red one, which I believe you ignore.
I ignore because I've got a shield. So 4 up, save. Takes 2, down to 3 remaining.
Cool.
And I think that's going to be over to your hero phase, to be honest with you, mate. So we'll be back after we've figured out what we're doing. So, quick battle shock test. They lost 8. They're gone.
They're gone.
Goodbye. So now we're back up with the hero phase for death, turn 3. Legion of Blood hero phase. What's happening?
First grave site onto him. Can I get one more guy back?
Yes, one comes back. Nice.
Brilliant.
He needs to equal the wound characteristic of the model, which they're 2, and he rolled a 2.
She's got a grave site onto these guys. Sit up. Don't need anyone else to do it.
Nice.
Cool. She is going to cast Mystic Bolt onto him.
Yep, Arcane Bolt.
Yeah, that's the one.
Gets it with a 7. I will attempt to unbind, because why wouldn't I?
Yep.
Stopped with a 9.
Okay, that's your first unbind done.
Yep, 2 left.
Overwhelming Dread.
Yep.
Try and cast that. That
5.
fails.
That's a
5.
fail.
I believe that's a fail. I think
It's a 6 at least, yeah. We'll check in a bit. Okay, carry on.
He is going to cast the AoE thing. That is a 5 up.
Okay.
That works.
With a 9.
9 happens twice.
I'll try and unbind. Nope.
9. And that's your second unbind. What is it, 12 inches?
12 inches on 5 up small wounds. They are not in range. I thought they were for a second.
They are very close.
They're
are
close.
Like 1/4 of an inch or less. So like an 8. I'll do 2 for him, 2 dice. It's
Yep,
easier.
5 ups. Nope, he's gravy.
Well, I mean, I cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to try and cast the orb.
Amaranthine orb.
The 7 up, I believe. I'm going to roll dice.
Got an 8.
That's an 8. That definitely
I'll
does
attempt my last unbind, but just check Overwhelming Dread, just to make sure.
Where is the book?
2 seconds. So it actually does go off. Well, Overwhelming Dread goes off, so I will attempt to unbind that, and you can have the zappy thing. So, yeah. It's gone.
Oh, you're not going to let me get -1 lit bravery on this thing. Well, the orb went off. Hit a point with a 12 somewhere on the other side of the skinks without hitting my men. 1 millimetre wide, yep, I will hit them. Roll a dice for each unit.
4 up.
On a 4 up, they suffer d6. Just the skinks.
Mortal wounds.
No. No mortal wounds are suffered.
You should not do magic.
No, this is why I don't do
When I
magic.
finish my Bloodbound army, you should just play them. No magic.
Yeah. Shoot. No, movement. No.
Movement phase. So we'll be back at the end of movement phase. Right, the shade glass decanter on the dude needs a 4 up. No wound this turn. Right, so end of movement for the Legion of Blood. The Vampire Lord and the Blood Knights are just over 3 away from that. Poor little squishy skink unit. Neferata has flown up the field. Full 16 inches?
Yeah.
Did you run it? You might as well run her, actually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
An extra 2 inches. It's something.
Ah, yeah.
It's something. Okay, the Vampire Lord round because he was no longer in combat, so didn't even need to retreat, although he's not charging again this turn.
Like these guys had it
They've got that under control.
Same with them.
The Morghast are actually quivering in their boots because the terrifying
inches
presence of the skinks.
I did do that, yeah. 'cause you
Yeah, actually
away.
3 inches away. These have moved up. Did they run?
No.
The Black Knights have stayed behind the rock to stay in the gravesite to hopefully come up back to full strength eventually. And I think
It's charges.
it's charge phase, so we'll just keep it rolling. What's happening?
Vampire Lord.
Yep.
3 inches.
It's in.
Makes it. Blood Knights.
It's in.
These need an 8. It's been pre-measured. That's why those 2 dice are there.
No, failed.
No, they failed. These guys.
They're in.
Okay.
I was hoping for the double one again.
Oh, it's so brilliant. We might as well go straight into combat.
Yep.
I'm going to do this one first.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's the one that's going to hurt me the most.
Okay.
So if I squidge my models in...
So you had 15 last time. Well, 14 last
So I
time.
think I could get one more model in. due to
Easy, yeah.
Bad positioning. So that's...
16 guys, so that's 32 attacks.
No, 16 guys.
Oh,
1,
gotcha,
2, 3,
gotcha,
4,
gotcha.
5, 6, 7 models is
14, so
15 attacks.
yeah.
3, 6, 9, 10, 15 attacks. You've still got that spell on you, so 4s and 4s. Ooh. Really made quite a big difference, actually.
What's that, 6 hits?
Yeah.
Then 4s, 6 is a double. So 2 6s and 1 wound.
Yeah.
So the 2 double damage ones on 4 up makes it.
Oh,
and then
gonna
1
live.
for the 1 wound makes it.
Ah, damn
Okay.
it. Vampire Lord should not have left.
Okay, so my pick. Those skinks are going to retreat and jump out of combat. So I'll move them and be back. So the skinks have fallen back, moving their full 8 away from that melee. So we'll go, I think it's just the Morghast and my guy left. So let's go over there. All right, so the Morghast, are they Harbingers or Archie?
Archie. We've been calling them the wrong thing. We went for the extra armor versus mortal wounds.
Oh, okay. So they're...
We've always said that, which is this is the wrong card. We've been calling them the wrong thing. But the stat line is the same. It's just one different rule.
Okay, that's fine then. Let's do it.
So 5 attacks each, hitting on 3s. 4 misses. Wounding on 3s. 1, 2, 3.
Can't kill the unit. So pass me 3 dice.
-1 rend. Oh, but you ignore that. Don't you?
Yep. Meteoric shield, 6+. 6 dead. So 6 are dead. Okay, so I'll swing back with the Old Blood. 2 attacks hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Winning on 4, re-rolling 1s. Nope. And the bite. Missed.
No. 4 skinks. Oh, are they going to retreat or fight?
They're going to fight.
You've already wounded one of them. You could take it down.
Plus the champ. Hitting on 6s.
You're not going to take it down.
I don't think it wounds.
I don't believe it does.
I think it's a 5 in combat. It's 4 when you're throwing it, 5 in combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Morale?
Morale. They've lost
6.
6.
-1 for being near Archie. -1 for being near a Legion of Blood unit, so -2.
So Legion 8, they lost 6. So a 2 or less, and no one will flee. 5, so that is 3 more flee, leaving the champion left. Valiant till the end. Right, so I think that's going to go on to priority turn 4. Back with a priority roll. Right, priority gone. Turn 4, it's a 3 for the Legion of Blood. And it's a 3. Okay, let's try again. 3. Oh, it's okay.
We're consistent.
Oh!
3 3s in a row.
I know, crazy. Are you going to take it?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, that's fair. So back with what we're doing in the hero phase in just a sec. Right, hero phase, Legion of Blood, what's happening?
Firstly, Gravesite's going to try and get another Black Knight back. 2 does not work.
No, it doesn't.
He is going to have pre-measured. He's in range. 4, he does bring 1 back. I will do that shortly. What else am I going to do? He was going to cast Mystic Shield onto Neferata.
Cool.
Failed.
Failed.
He is going to cast Thingy Orb on those skinks again.
Amaranthian Orb.
For 5, 6, 7. He does.
I will
just
attempt to
cast
unbind. Unbound.
Unbound. She's going to cast Arcane Bolt onto the Old Blood. Does it?
8. I will try and unbind. Nope, double 1 again.
Ooh, so D3 mortal wounds.
Yep. 1. It's down to 2.
Oh, while I'm here,
Yep.
I'm going to do the decanter. I need a 5 up.
Yep. No.
No. And finally, overwhelming dread on maybe him. Just, you know.
Twice?
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to unbind, but I need a double 6. No, definitely not. 1 or 3.
Okay.
And Twilight's Allure has gone back off.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think we'll be back after your movement phase, I believe. So yeah, be right back. Okay, so what's happened after the movement? So these have finally appeared from the grave.
Yeah.
They are 3 away from the Skinks. He's looped around to be 3 away from the Star Priest and the Skinks.
Neferata's moved in.
Cool.
So the Blood Knights and the Skeletal Spearmen.
Black Knights and Skeletons. And the Morghast are still over there. So I think we're on to your charge phase.
Charges. Let's just work across those guys into the Skinks.
Yep.
They're in.
They're in. Okay.
Vampire Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Probably onto the Skink Priest with that number.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he's
got charge.
10, I think. Okay.
Spearman.
7. Yeah, that'll do it.
Black Knights. 3.
Yeah, they're in.
Make it. That's it. Everyone
Okay.
makes it in.
So we'll be back once they've all moved and picked a first unit. Okay, so it's going to swing with the Blood Knights, so the Skinks can't just duck out of combat.
No running this time.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, and leader. Attacks onto the Skinks, hitting on a 3 up.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 misses. Now I've charged, so I do D3 damage, but wound on a 3 first.
It's pretty good.
3 misses, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 wounds, rend -1. But
So ignore that. So 6 up save. They're dead. Even without the D3.
Oh, 3, 6.
That's 9, the unit.
12, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, yep, they are very, very dead.
They're actually kebabs.
Yeah. Skink. Ooh. Kebabs. Well, Starlight kebabs, I suppose. The crazy lore.
Like I said, they're just memories, aren't they?
Yeah.
So.
Right, so I'll pick a unit and swing next. So I'm going to swing with the Bastildon. He's going to put all attacks onto Neferata.
Oi.
So I have 3 attacks. I hit on 4s because of the Twilight's Allure. Oh, there we go. Never mind, your pick, sir.
I'm going to pick my Harbingers.
No! You know what, dude, I'm just...
Yeah.
He dared.
He's not fleeing this time.
No, not this time.
You get to pick.
Star Priest! Oh, well, no, I'll do my old blood, it makes more sense. Star Priest is doomed.
-2 to hit, I believe.
Yeah, so he's hitting on 5s with his Suntooth Maul. Oh,
well,
okay.
That can make a difference.
He's wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 1 wound at -1, 6 up save. 2 damage.
Ooh, 2 die.
Yep. And then his bite hits on a 4, so 5, 6. So it hits on a 6 because of the -2. Nope, misses.
I left my men there to deal with him and it's not working.
Your pick.
Vampire Lord onto the Skink Priest.
Okay.
3, 4, 5 attacks, +1 due to being my legion. Hitting on 3s. 3 hit, quite consistent with that.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s, 1 wound.
1.
Rend -1.
So 6 up save, because 5 up standard.
Okay. He makes it!
What a boss.
That's
Right, so swinging back with the beast of a Star Priest.
no, he's going to kill him.
What with his what? Oh, he's 3 attacks. Okay.
How much damage do they do?
Just 1.
Ah, then it can't kill him.
Hits on 3s.
Uh,
Yes. Yes.
I might have to drink my chalice.
4s. 2 wounds at
4 up
-1.
5 up.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Take it, Big Wing, take it! This thing's got Star Priest slapping you around. Awesome. Okay, so I think we've got that hot mess over there to do, and this one here. So we'll gather
this
some.
one.
Cool.
1, 2, 3,
So we'll get
4.
some dice.
Get another one in somehow. I don't
Nice.
quite know
Yeah,
how.
cool.
Hitting
So
on 3s, because I don't get -1 now.
nope.
The Grey Guard onto the Saurus. 3.
Wait, do you not get -1?
6, 7. Oh no, he's still got Solaris.
He's still got it. I haven't had a turn for a while. Yeah,
you haven't. Right, well,
no, it doesn't make that. It didn't make that much of a difference,
2, wasn't it? Yeah. Now wounding on 4s.
6s are good. 1, 2 good.
2 good, 3 normal.
Okay, so I'll do the 2 good first because that just could kill him. 4 up save. Okay, so he's dead. Yeah, he's only got 2 wounds left. Cool. Okay, so now this hot mess. So we'll gather some dice. Who are you swinging with first? Doesn't really matter, but you know.
Neferata.
Neferata. Okay.
Because if I can do it with Akmet Sar, it's easier. So 5 attacks.
Yep.
Just to clear some of these dice out of the way. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. 1 misses.
What is that?
Ice cream truck.
Oh, you want some ice cream?
Moving on 3s.
You didn't answer my question. Do you want some ice cream?
No.
Ah, damn it.
Rend -1, but that guy ignores it.
Ignores it.
2 3-up saves. Makes
Fine.
both of them. Therefore, I don't believe my dagger goes off.
Nope, because the dagger of Jet did not cause a wound.
Yep. Now, Aken Seth. 2 attacks, 2s, and then 3s again.
Oh, Aken, your Seth.
1, Rend -2, but he ignores it.
Yep, I'm just going to double check just to make sure I'm not cheating. Ignore attacker's Ren, 3 up save, yeah. Okay, so 3 up. Makes
it. Really doesn't care, this guy doesn't, does it?
Nope.
3, 4, 6 attacks hitting on 4s. 4 hit, wounding on 3s.
3?
3 wounds.
These are 2 damage apiece, aren't they?
Yeah.
2 damage goes through, down to 6.
Oh, yeah, this guy just doesn't die.
You've still got a load of dice to chuck at him.
Yeah, but I thought this woman would do it. Now it's the Spectral Claws, which are 6s on mortal wounds, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So one
mortal wound, and that's it.
That's it.
I get a 4 up save against mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Nope, so 3 damage, down to 5.
Now I get to do my Black Knights.
So oh, there's only, what, 3 guys? So
3 there.
6, 7 attacks from the guys on top.
7 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh. 2 hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s because they charged. 1
wound. Nope, 2 damage. So
that's 5 damage done to it now.
Yep, 3 left.
So
horses.
Yep, hitting on 4s. Good old horses. Wounding on 5s. Oh,
Nothing.
Bad horses.
Now we'll gather a load of dice for the skeletons.
Yeah.
So after the pile-in, all but 2 can swing because they are armed with spears. That is 37 attacks for the champ.
Oh yeah.
37 attacks. Hitting on 4s, normally 5s, but they are within 18 of a death hero, so they get +1 to hit. And they also get an extra attack for being 20 or more models.
Yeah. 37 attacks, did we say?
Yes.
5, 6, 7. I'm going to use some black dice.
Okay.
There you go. 10, 20, 30.
Yeah. Roll it up, roll it up.
Rather than making it confusing. So, normally hit on 5s, now on 4s, because they're near the hero. Oh, so many dice.
Yep.
So 4s and 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That one was 1.
Okay, and there's another 3 by the 6 on the your right.
No,
that was a hit. No, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Then 4s.
Fat fingers, sausage fingers. 4s again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool.
11.
11?
Not bad, actually.
I don't want to roll red dice.
Yeah.
4, 8,
might catch something.
9, 10, 11. They've always just made me suck at games, so I never use them. I say made me suck, I suck anyway, but I'm blaming it on the dice. So, 3 up save. So 1, gets him. He's down. Okay, this is getting hairy. Yeah, so guess it's my turn.
Your turn 4.
Yeah.
It's your temple guard. They're not even temple guard.
So, what I'll do in my hero phase is the Slann is going to Arcane Bolt the Vampire Lord.
Well,
actually,
you can hear it in the background.
Yeah. Or I might do. Nah, let's. Oh, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, you did wound him, didn't you? You did 2 wounds to him.
Yeah.
So he is.
How many
killable.
wounds does he have? Does he have 5 or 6?
5. So he's down to 3 wounds.
So yeah, Arcane Bolt at him then. I get it with a 7. Would you like to attempt to unbind?
I would. I think I'm blue dice, aren't I? So
Yeah.
I'll do that one. 5, 6.
No, it does not get unbound. D3, 1 mortal wound, deathless minion.
Oh, an deathless minion with the damage from him.
Oh, okay,
no,
do
I
it.
don't get, do I get that on my...
Yeah, of course you do. He's Death Hero.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll just do this one. I forgot the others.
No, do the others. You might as well.
Oh.
Cool. So he's back up to actually 4 wounds. Okay. So now, teleporty goodness. I think I'm just going to teleport the skink out of there.
1.
No, he's out. Poof. I don't know, in cover somewhere around here because I just need to hold the line. I will teleport. Okay, the Slann's going to do Mystic Shield onto the Saurus Guard. Gets it with a 10.
I think she's going to try and dispel.
Cool.
I think she's in range.
No,
Nope.
not with a 7.
No.
Okay, so, and, okay. Not going to bother trying to teleport another unit. I'm just going to move around and shuffle in preparation. Oh, and I'm going to give Inspiring Presence to the Saurus Guard.
It's already there.
Yep. So I'll be back after a very brief movement phase. Right, so end of the movement phase. The Saurus Guard and the Slann have tactically withdrew away from that objective, but staying in range to claim it while going fully into the deadly terrain. And that's the end of this turn. We'll roll for priority. We actually already have, because it cut out some of it. I got a 2, and you got a 5?
Yep.
Okay, so turn 5, final turn of the game. Are you going first or second?
I'm going to go second.
Can I go second?
Honestly, doesn't make a difference. I would be more inclined to charge into that deadly terrain if it wasn't on a 1, the model died. And I think the only thing that could really get in there is Neferata, my Vampire Lord and Blood Knights.
It's true.
All of which I don't want to lose on a roll of a 1. And I know my luck. I will somehow roll 6 ones.
Be anticlimactic, but I'm not moving.
I'm not moving either, I don't think. So these might be quick turns.
Yeah, okay, so do you want me to go?
Yep.
I might as well keep going. Alright, so Inspiring Presence on the Temple Guard.
Yep.
I'm going to try and Arcane Bolt the Vampire. Wait,
Yep.
what do I want to do? Yeah, Arcane Bolt the Vampire. I got it with a 5. You didn't beat me.
No.
For 2 mortal wounds, 2 6-up Deathless Minions. 1. Okay, so they're getting +1 cover because they're in terrain anyway. So the Slann...
Being honest, I'm not risking unit loss.
Really?
Really?
Well, I'm going to Mystic Shield them anyway. Or myself, sorry. Got a 9. They're Mystic Shielded. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
My turn.
Yep.
Well, might as well. Neferata's going to do D3 on those Black Knights. She gets 1 more Black Knight back.
Cool.
This gravesite on these guys
Yep.
gets both of them back.
Okay.
Just because I can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to charge you. I'm just going to
Be 3 inches away and be like, grrr.
just give you evils.
Yeah.
Just like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. I had to. I can't. Otherwise, I'll have a major loss.
Yeah.
And
No,
this
that's
way,
fine.
it's just a minor loss.
Yeah, I would. Like I said, I would charge you, but I know my luck, and I feel like I don't. The odds of me getting in there, wiping you out, it's not worth the risk.
No, that's fair.
Because, like you said, you get +1 save in there. So what are those?
They, when near a character, they have a 3-up save, and then in terrain 2-up.
And
Yeah.
I've got rend of 1, so 3-up save.
No.
I'll get through.
Shields.
No shields. Yeah, so me to kill them is quite low. Doable.
Doable, because they only got 1 wound.
They've only got 1 wound. Have I just talked myself into this?
Yes.
Have I?
I mean, the thing is, you're going to win a minor victory anyway, because I don't think I can kill enough to really get back
Point-wise.
into this at
Yeah.
all.
Maybe I should shimmy these guys up a bit more in my movement then.
Alright.
And I will. 'Cause you need 5 units there. Oh, 5 units, yes.
5 models. Stop saying
models.
units.
Well, 5 models. Oh, making me do this. I'm going to charge my Blood Knights.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't... Point-wise, those 3 models probably not more than Vampire
No,
Lord,
definitely
Skellies,
no.
20 Skeletons, Black
And
Knights,
you've got
Grave Guard.
Neferata, dude. You've got this
She
game.
could die on a roll of 1.
It's just for the tabling, if you want to go in.
Blood Knights charging. They make it.
They make it.
4 dice.
Yep.
None
They're
die.
fine. See, nothing
Okay.
to worry about.
Vampire Lord. He doesn't charge.
Nope.
I'm going to charge Neferata in because yeah.
Yep, she's also... Yep, that's in.
That gut sinking feeling that she was going to die. Have to be tactful though, because if I pop them in like so, I believe I'll have my 5 models within 6.
Yeah, I know, but you need to know enemy models within 6.
Yeah, no. I also need to kill all
Yeah.
your models, but I need to put them in the right place.
Who are you picking first?
I genuinely think my Blood Knights will hit you harder.
Alright, so we'll gather some dice and then we'll be back. Right, so...
Blood Knights.
Yep.
Feel like they can do the most damage due to the charging. So, hitting on 3s. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I should have starlighted. No,
4.
I did something else instead. Cool.
Wounding on 3s.
That was my bad. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -1, which you ignore. 2 up saves.
4 up normally, +1 for being near a character, +1 for being wholly within cover. 2 get throughs, 2d3 damage. That is 4 drops, so 4 damage thus far, and then I will pile... Oh, do horses actually.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Horse attacks. 4s and 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
It's okay. Alright, so that is 4 damage through. I'll remove the models, then pile in and swing back. So, 3 attacks. 3 dudes attacking the Blood Knights, and then 3 attacking Neferata. So, the 6 attacks +1 for the champ into the Blood Knights. They're hitting on 3s.
1 miss. That's good. No. -1 to hit due to...
How many 3s were there?
1 or 2? 1.
I'll just re-roll it. It's easier. So 3 hits, and then wounding on 3s. Ooh. For 3 wounds at -1.
5 up save.
Oh,
no.
it's far away. Yeah, 5 up, because it's 4 up, then -1.
Yeah.
Deathless minion.
1 dies.
1 drops. And then 3 bite attacks from them as well, which hit on, let me check, 5s and 4s, so that would be 6s and 4s. Nope. Then we've got 3 into Neferata, so that's 6 attacks, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 4s for 3 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s for 2 wounds, -1, so 5 up.
2 wounds taken.
2 wounds. Then 3 bites, hitting on 6s. No.
Now Neferata's going to hit back.
Yeah.
For the sake of it. 5 hits, 5 attacks hitting on all 2. 1 misses. Wounding on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rend 1 doesn't matter. Damage 1. So 4 2-ups.
They're good.
Drop. 2 attacks hitting on 2s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Rend -2.
Oh, so 2, 3, 4. Fine.
Cool. 1, 2. You did 2 wounds, didn't you?
Yeah.
0 to 2 wounds suffered, so I'm still on my max damage.
Cool.
Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s.
Oosh.
2 -2.
Oh, -2.
Yeah.
What's this for? The claws?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so 4 up.
Makes
They're good.
It, don't care. Now, Spectral Spirits and Claws.
1 more.
mortal
Oh,
wounds.
nice. And 1 hit.
Nothing.
It's 2 mortal wounds. And that is the end of the game, sir.
Yep.
Ah! I think it's, without even counting up, you've got this.
Yeah,
You've
it's a
got,
minor victory.
yeah. Man, we'll set up the champs to do a quick post-game. Right, so here's the post-game. What do you think?
Well, initially, turns 1 and 2, I thought I was screwed. Those
I did too, to be fair.
40 Saurus teleporting in, the Ripidactyls, I was like, oh god, I'm going to turn 2 lose this. You're ripping through me. My Black Knights charged skinks and failed. miserably. I got hit by a laser beam, wiping out another unit. So many models dropped so quickly. I was like, oh my god, I've got no hope of winning. And then I turned around and hit the Lizardman Saurus.
Then it dawned on us that, they're a summoning army, so Saurus kind of suck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm used to fighting orcs or chaos or something, and I hit them and it's like, oh, their armour's not that great.
5 up.
They've only got 1 wound.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to protect them.
No.
I remember the days when we were much younger.
Fantasy battles, yeah. Toughness, strength 4, toughness 4, waddling up the board to you.
Yeah, they were
wounding
slow
on
and
5s.
strong.
Yeah, they were.
Now lizard men seem to be like some form of fast ninja army.
Seraphon, not lizardmen.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Either way, they're like some weird lizard ninjas that teleport around the battlefield. And
that aren't
strike
really
out
there.
nowhere.
They're not really there.
That's probably why they don't hurt. And that's why when you attack them, they just disappear.
Because they are literally just dreams.
Yeah.
No, I made some massive mistakes. I should have attacked with the Ripperdactyls. I should have really known that the big block... I wanted to try it because I wanted to see if I could stack buffs and, just see what a squad of 40 could do. The buffs are nice, but with Neferata having that bubble of -1 to hit, it just...
Yeah.
And then I made the mistake of, attacking with certain things when I shouldn't have, and maybe I should have waited till turn 3 to bamf over there, maybe, because that's when the actual scoring matters. So I don't know, but hindsight is a bitch at the end of the day. Yeah.
I mean, when I think about it, I lost 1 unit of Black Knights.
Yep.
1 unit of 10 Skeletal Spearmen.
Yep. That's about it.
That is.
I just wounded a lot of things, and then they healed up. Oh, and 2 Blood Knights. Oh wow.
Literally everything else can be rezzed.
I mean, after the set, I thought, okay, I've got this, and then it was like everything just crumbled.
Yeah. The Stegodon, he hit hard initially.
Yep.
And then he lost all momentum and he got killed, even though I didn't get the charge.
I wish my Bastillodon got teleported out, because I reckon if the Bastillodon had teleported out when I wanted it to, it's actually not bad, because I would have brought him over to where the Slann was, so around this area, and just sat there and shot each turn with the skink screening.
I agree.
But then he just sat there and was like, nope. Duh.
If I'm honest, I think if that happened, I might have just been a bit of an arse and pulled back.
Yeah.
Rather than running at him.
Yeah, definitely.
But, that really did hurt. But
it wasn't the game changer. It wasn't the game changer. And I didn't think, because a lot of people, some people, I know we're more narrative players anyway, so seriously, I doubt my list was good. I was just trying the big blob. I wanted to see if it was competitive. Yeah. So, I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought.
But what I was going to say was, one thing that I didn't like was the Saurus Old Blood.
Terrible.
I remember the days when those were strong. I fought your orcs recently. That leader got in combat and munched me.
Yep.
I learnt I don't do well with magic personally. I always fail. I take the Vampire Lords. Mm-hmm. They hit really hard. When that Old Blood got in there, I was worried that... I mean, I've seen champions like the Old Blood destroy units of 15 Graveguard easily.
So
and then he got in there and did nothing.
The Savage Big Boss so far has one-shot Manfred.
Yep.
He's cleared up many units. He's one-shot Chaos Lord. And he's a monster. Whereas the Old Blood gets 2 attacks. 3s and 4s. He's rerolling 1s to wound, which is why I wanted him with the Saurus. 3s and 4s, 2 damage if I take them all. I mean, the other options aren't great either.
No.
The Spear's 4 attacks, 4s and 3s -1/1 damage.
Like my Vampire Lord does D3 damage. With, what is it, 4 attacks basic? I up it to 5 with this Legion. And that guy can, again, like your Old Blood, has the power. With not much luck. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s isn't hard.
No, I agree.
It's not hard to do a lot of damage.
I much prefer the Scarvet on Carnosaur.
Yes.
Even though it's lower, it's not as good as the Bastillodon and stuff, but the Scarvet on Carnosaur has the shield, so he ignores the -1.
Yeah.
And you can give him a war. I think it's the blade that has 6 attacks.
Yeah.
3s and 3s. No rend, but then he has the Blade of Realities if you so choose to get -1 rend.
And as was the Carnosaur.
The Carnosaur
itself.
does its thing. I would love to use an Old Blood on Carnosaur, but not having that shield really puts me off.
Yeah.
Even though the Old Blood on Carnosaur is better.
Yeah.
And the Carnosaur's better. It's not D3 damage on the jaws. I think it's flat 3. Not having that guaranteed I ignore -1 rend is actually a pretty big deal.
Especially against my army.
Yeah,
I mean, my cavalry on the charge, or my Blood Knights, my Vampire Lord, Neferata, or whatever Lord I put on there.
Yeah.
A lot of my stuff, my Grave Guard, have this rend of 1. My Morghasts do.
It's true.
It's a lot of stuff you're taking the edge off.
That's the thing, because -1 rend, in 40k, AP is a plenty. In this, rend is a big deal, because not many things have above -1 rend. Which is one of the things I love about this game, because the armor saves, it's rare to have a 2-up save, and that's only because I buffed the crap out of the Saurus Guard. But I like that about this game, that there is rend is kind of more value in this game. So I like that, but the fact that I ignore it, it's a big thing. Because -1 is a big deal. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I enjoyed the competitive kind of like tactical aspect of it a lot. Yeah, I would definitely do it again. Let us know if you want to see it. More kind of like competitive games, because we could learn together how to build like a better strong list, and you guys can give suggestions, because I'm sure there are a lot of you out there a lot better at list building than I. But yeah, we'll definitely keep to the narrative as well, because they're just super fun. Thing is, with this battle tome, me and Matt were saying that this battle tome came out in the era of the silly rules where you bow to your opponent or make a face to your opponent, get them to laugh.
Scream warg to get the orcs to do something.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh, so that's why like, the swooping with the Ripperdactyls is weird. And so I think because it was before they had allegiances, points, they're still a little bit behind, but you can make them work with the teleporting around.
I think you've got to play Lizardman or Seraphon differently. I think lots of skinks. Teleport them around, hit and run. You can deny every other fight, irritate the hell out of your opponent.
It's true.
And just whittle them down that way.
I'd take the Shadow Strike Starhost, but I'd have a unit of 9 Rippers. Because that would be the hammer of the army.
Yeah, they can punch through something big. Lots of skinks to harass and hound, are unkillable. Like you said, the Ripperdons and another Bastillion from range.
Definitely another Bastillion. Maybe even the Snake one, because I think it is better. I think it is better mathematically. It works out a little better.
I mean, that guy wasn't exactly bad.
No, I mean, Solar Engine is a safe bet. I mean, it's awesome.
I mean, if that thing hit my Blood Knights, they would have crumpled.
So, I like the Legion of Blood. The -1, man, from Neferata. And the leadership is really good. Because, okay, so you get -1 for being near a Legion of Blood unit. Their banners are... not the banners, the horn, is it?
No, the banners.
Oh, it is the banners. Is another -1. So that's -2. That makes Bravery 10, obviously Bravery 8. That's a big deal when Bravery, usually 10 units, are now down to Bravery 8. Even though it doesn't seem like much, it makes it a lot easier for them to fail, hence with the Lizardmen, for instance. And then if you have the Morghast Archive, which those ones were meant to be, not the Harbingers.
They can give another -1.
They can give another -1.
Then you get Overwhelming Dread. There's lots of ways to
honestly, you can really mess with the leadership of enemy armies and make morale a big thing, and then it becomes the question, I need that unit against Legion of Blood. Do I Inspiring Presence, or do I use my other command ability?
I think that in this battle, being leadership 10 armies, it didn't play so much into it.
That's true.
Other than when your Saurus really got hit, and 20-something killed in one turn. However, even if you had, didn't really matter on your leadership, so many models died.
It's true.
If my negatives weren't there, one might have been there still. If I'm honest, that it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see some other. Well, when we do another kind of like more competitive kind of match play game, I'll use Bone Splitters, because I'll show you what the Cunning Ruck does with 30 archers. Ideally, I'd like 60 archers, but that ain't happening anytime soon. So I'll run that with the next kind of like competitive more game, but you'll see some more narrative driven games before then, maybe another siege or two, it depends. Might see if we can start fast on campaign, but it is really about how often we can get games in. So yeah, I think that's everything from me. And you, Matt? Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a good game. Thank you for the game. It was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Take it easy and have a good day.
Bye.
Happy Wargaming. Bye. Peace.